I remember my father, we worked construction watching television. I didn't play anything yet. Maybe I was 5 or 6, and he would talk to the TV. I think now when I look back, it was Duke Ellington's band. And my dad would say, yeah, man, get it. Get it, man. So I'm watching my dad talk to the television. I remember that scene like it was yesterday. And I just thought, well, Dad likes it. It looks cool. It sounds cool. It must be fun. He's having fun. It must be fun. And that was my introduction to it. Did all the bands in high school. We had a rock band. We had a jazz band. We would play at my Aunt Yolanda's house for, I don't know, 4 of us played for like $3 each. I don't know, we played the same 2 songs for about 5 hours. And we ate all this like ziti and meatballs, all this stuff. I think we played 3 tunes. I don't even think we knew 3 tunes. We would just stretch them out. There used to be a record store in Philadelphia called 3rd Street Records where it was just jazz. They had a whole wall of John Coltrane, and that was it. When I discovered that store, that was a big, big mistake. But Sonny Rollins, Sonny Stitt, Johnny Griffin, because by that time I was playing tenor. And in jazz, if you play saxophone, it seemed at that time that a lot of the people that were breaking new ground and doing new things were the tenor players. I wanted to travel around the country and just play. You know, like every jazz player does. And I was very lucky right out of grad school. I went to University of Miami in Florida for composition and arranging, and then I got the job at Maynard. And for 5 years, we traveled. We went everywhere. You couldn't pick a better boss, a better guy to go around the country with. It was everybody. We met everybody. Met Basie, met Dizzy, Art Blakey. I mean, I was so lucky just to be holding on to his coattails as he like ran through the jazz world, and I was just holding on, man, just meeting everybody, and it was definitely great. I've been teaching at Rowan University here about 20 years plus. A friend of mine, David Baker, he teaches out in Indiana. He's a great teacher, and we were talking about it. I said, I really love when I have my band to feature as many kids as I can. And he said, well, that's because when you were with Maynard Ferguson, he featured you a lot. When Maynard Ferguson was Stan Kenton, Stan Kenton featured Maynard. And Stan Kenton picked that up from watching Duke Ellington, who used to write pieces for individual people in his band. Cootie Williams, certain people he would write for. So he says, that's the lineage. Duke, Stan, Maynard, you, and your students. And I thought, whoa, I like that. See, my dad talking to the television, that's it. That's it. These kids, my door is open. They look inside, and they see me. I have something on YouTube up, and I'm talking to it just like my father did. And they come and they want to know, who is this guy? Well, this is Dexter Gordon. Check this out. He did this great. He did that great. They don't really know what they're looking at. They're watching me enjoy it. I don't explain to them, this is jazz, this isn't jazz. I'll say, check this guy out. He's a lot of fun. And they'll look, but that's a blues scale. You know the blues scale. You played that yesterday. And I'll open up a piece of, like this little book that I have, and I said, you played this yesterday, and that's what he's using right there. Oh, all of a sudden they love Dexter Gordon. And I notice when I go out and I do gigs, I like to talk to the crowd a little bit, let them in on what we're doing. Because jazz can be very self-absorbed. If you play, you don't look at the crowd. But if you say this is a tune by Duke Ellington, and this was written when the guy was on the bus, or this was, you to give them an anecdote, and then all of a sudden they have a connection. You spend a large part of your life learning these new things, new. And then what happens if you don't maintain them? They start to leave. you're spending more effort just maintaining what you have as opposed to moving forward. Dizzy Gillespie had a great quote. He said, you wake up and then the horn beats you, and then you die.
Do you have enough?
It's good. Good.